planning a trip to Punta Cana with your family? A beach vacation at an all-inclusive resort is a great way to relax and enjoy the sun with your kids.
As seasoned family travelers to Punta Cana, we know firsthand the joys and memories that are waiting to be created. And each time we found ways to make the trip a little more efficient, safe, and fun for everyone. So we'll be sharing with you our top 10 tips for taking kids to Punta Cana.
Before we get started, if family travel videos and tips for globetrotting with little ones is something you'd like to see more of, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one.
This may be a no-brainer, but when you consider a resort or hotel in Punta Cana, make sure it's family friendly. And that means friendly for your family and the vacation that you're looking to go on. You're going to have a wealth of options to choose from when staying in Punta Cana. From adults-only resorts, which really doesn't fly when you bring kids, to those more family-friendly ones we're talking about. But just because it's listed as family-friendly doesn't mean that that's the vibe you'll find. Some resorts, well, kids are allowed, have more of a party atmosphere, especially around spring break. If you're traveling with little ones, maybe that's not exactly the vibe that you're going for. So our advice, check other traveler reviews, pictures, and understand what the kid-friendly amenities really are at that resort you're considering. For a number of resorts we've gone to, our daughter's favorite thing was the nightly mini disco, where she got to run up on stage with other kids, dance around, and play games. Not all resorts offer that. So if you have a young one that likes to be in center stage, check out to see if there's a mini disco through those traveler reviews. Also, many resorts have kids clubs, splash pools, parks, child-friendly dining, and of course those mini discos. Well, some other family-friendly resorts are just masquerading as that, but really, it's a party haven for people going down on spring break or just looking to unwind.
The Dominican sun could get quite intense, so make sure you're prepared. Pack plenty of sunscreen with at least SPF 30, hats, UV sunglasses, and light long sleeved clothing to protect your little ones and yourself from getting sunburned. Oh, and do bring some aloe vera just in case. Most resorts have an on site shop where you could buy those supplies if you forgot them, but the price will be inflated. Save yourself some money, pick them up at home before heading over. I love the long sleeve bathing suits they make for kids. I've noticed a lot of beach and pool staff members at the resorts wearing them since they're in the sun all day. And if it's good for them, it's great for our kids. But it's not just the sun you should be worried about in Punta Cana. It could get a little buggy too, so make sure you bring some bug repellent.
As a parent, you know how important it is to bring snacks wherever you go, and this also applies for vacations. Well, an all-inclusive resorts offers an array of different foods. That doesn't mean the picky eater in your family will find something they want to eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Those days, you're going to be thankful that you pack some comfort snacks from home. We always bring some Oreos, Pringles, peanut butter M&Ms, Sour Patch Kids. Okay, now I'm getting quite specific for our bad eating habits, but we also bring some granola bars and other snacks, foods, so that we know that our daughter can eat by the pool or during downtime back in her room, and she'll have something that she will stomach.
While we may enjoy doing nothing but lay by the pool and drink margaritas all day, kids need constant entertainment. If they're not in the kids club, having books, toys, or a tablet loaded with games and movies to keep them entertained is going to be a godsend. Your kids will probably want to jump in the water as soon as they arrive, so make sure you have your swimsuit in a easily accessible place. We always put them in our carry-ons, just in case the luggage is lost. At least we won't have disappointed kids who aren't able to go swimming. But to make the experience even better for them, pack some pool toys. It's amazing how many hours of fun kids could get out of a simple beach ball or floaty. A tablet or iPad loaded with games and shows is key because depending on where you stay, you may not be able to depend on the Wi Fi. So make sure you have all your child's favorite shows and movies downloaded and ready to go. Now, as parents, you're probably concerned about how much screen time your kids get. So keep the fun going offline by packing board games or a deck of cards. We've spent many nights in the lobby lounge playing Go Fish as a family, and we can't wait for our next game.
Whether you're in the ocean, pools, or water parks in Punta Cana, keep a close watch on your children and make sure they understand the water safety rules. While workers are constantly around many resorts, there may not be a dedicated lifeguard on duty wherever you're swimming. If it's possible, make sure you get some swim training before the trip so that they feel comfortable in the pool. Consider bringing flotation devices for extra security. There's so many different types of floating devices you can use with your kids. The one that we've used a lot and our daughter has really liked is the life jacket style floaty. That's been her favorite. They sell so many different types of options though. Try some out, test around, and figure out which one your child prefers and which ones make you feel comfortable with your kids swimming by themselves in the pool.
At Punta Cana resorts, the staff's first language is Spanish, which makes sense because they're in a Spanish speaking country. By teaching your kids a few simple Spanish phrases, such as hola and gracias, you can help them engage with the locals, with staff members, which really makes their trip more engaging and fun. So re download the Duolingo app on your phone and get practicing.
If your kids are anything like ours, then when it's their idea to do something, they're a whole lot more engaged and it's easier for you as parents to have fun. Try involving your children in choosing the activities or meals that you have each day. Like when you're on resort, there's not a whole lot of options. So it's either going to be the pool or the beach, the buffet, or one of the restaurants. If you just let them pick the daily activity or help plan an outing before you go out on it, you may hear a whole lot less moaning from the younger members in your party. Now, one question we loved asking our daughter was, so where should we spend the morning? The pool or beach? And she was excited to have her say and have her voice heard. And then when we started our day at the pool or the beach, it really didn't matter to us, but for her, it meant the world.
Everybody gets sick. Unfortunately, even on vacation. I'm sure you've heard a nightmare story of a friend who went on vacation, ate some bad food, and then spent the rest of their trip in their room. We don't want that to be you. And you definitely don't want that to be your kids. So make sure you bring the essential medicines: Tylenol, aspirin, Pepto Bismol, Band Aids, etc. Similar to sunscreen and bug spray, bring it from home or risk having to take out a second mortgage to pay for the supplies. On our last trip to the Dominican Republic, I ended up getting a little bit of a stomach bug and had to spend a whopping $30 USD on medicine, something that would have been a third of the price back home.
You may be used to turning on the taps and drinking straight from them at home, but as a tourist, the water in the Dominican Republic it's not safe for you to drink, so don't do that. Rely on the bottles of waters that get stocked in your room's mini fridge daily, or the different water sources that you can find throughout your resort. However, the water is safe enough for you to brush your teeth. But even knowing that it's safe to brush your teeth, we still are a little bit cautious when it comes to our kids. Sometimes they'll just drink the water because they're kids and they don't know better. So we recommend that you keep a bottle of water by the sink for brushing your teeth and rinsing your mouth out with. That's what we always do. We set aside a bottle of water at the beginning of the trip and we say this is our toothbrushing water. Now, if you are confused or you want to ask some more questions about the quality of water at the resort that you're staying at specifically, a representative of your resort will be more than happy to fill you in the details around their water quality and safety tips.
Punta Cana offers tons of family friendly excursions like adventure parks and trails like the La Hacienda Park Punta Cana and the Caribbean Pirate Show Punta Cana. Save yourself some stress and money by booking these excursions in advance so that you don't have to miss out on the fun.
Going on a Caribbean vacation is exciting, and going to Punta Cana is going to be a great time. Although, despite the vacation you're going on, you're not going to be taking a vacation from parenting. The kids are still going to be with you. So, hopefully, these tips provide you some value in planning and preparing for your upcoming vacation in Punta Cana.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one.
And while you're here, Check out our video on the Punta Cana International Airport and what you should expect by clicking the link on the screen.